got it for the camera because it was...
I've seen a lot of detainments by police where they do not give any reasonable articulable suspicion, and this clip is actually one example of that. This is by the channel Emergency Education Point. I'll leave a link to this guy's channel so you can all go subscribe to him and support his activism for the First Amendment. He is a auditor and I think he deserves way more subs than he has. So there will be a link in the description box. I'm going to give my opinions and my reaction on what happens here, like my commentary and criticism, but I think that the cops are about to shock us all. He's in a parking lot performing an audit. Someone clearly calls the cops on him. I don't know exactly why, but we're going to find out a bit more details when we watch this video. And yeah, to try and stop someone or detain and force an ID check without grounds or RAS is pretty worrying, coming from two pretty well-armed officers and multiple squad cars by the looks of it, up to 3. My goodness me. Right, let's get started.
Somebody called on me? Somebody called on me? What do you... Why?
That's what we're trying to determine. That's why we're talking to you.
Well, I mean, wouldn't you want to call the person that called you guys?
And momentarily, I'll be talking with that person. Usually, we like to get both sides of the story so we can make a good decision. That's all.
You guys seem like you're kind of running up hot, but you seem respectful and professional. That's good.
We're trying to figure out what's going on. Can you tell us what's going on?
I mean, I've heard that it's not a good idea to talk to police. I mean, generally. I mean, no offense personally, on a personal level, but I mean, I haven't committed a crime, or you don't suspect me of committing a crime, right?
We do suspect you of potentially committing a crime, yes. That's why we're speaking with you.
Oh, so you're trying to get me to give you reasonable articulable suspicion to detain me under a proper Terry stop. You want me to help you with your investigation to kind of hurt me, detain my time and my day.
Whatever you want, you can play whatever fun little game you want to play.
Is that a play? That's a play? The law is a play, guys. Unbelievable. The actual law is me playing.
You have an ID on you, sir?
Tell me about that. Tell me about that Terry stop. Do you know what it means? Is this
do you have your ID on you?
Is this a stop and ID state?
I'd like to know who I'm talking to right now.
Well, what's your name and badge number?
304 McCulloch.
You, sir?
Ochadelius, 309.
Nice to make your acquaintance.
Well, thank you. Appreciate that.
What's your name, sir?
My name's Mike.
You have a last name, Mike?
I think my mom and my dad passed some stuff along to me. Pretty good genes.
What's the registered owner's name, first and last?
Whoa. Looks like they ran my plates, guys, like I'm some type of detained criminal. I'm free to go, right?
No, not yet.
Oh, I'm detained.
You are.
Under what crime do you suspect me of committing? Under what crime?
That's all I have to tell you.
No, under what crime are you detaining me? Reasonable suspicion.
I'm trying to listen to the radio, okay? Give me a second, be quiet.
You're not my boss. You hear me? I'm a free man.
That's good to know.
I mean, you're detaining me illegally.
If someone called the cops on this guy, number 1, why did they not ask some more questions? Number 2, why did they not look for the person that called through to dispatch? And number 3, why have they not stated any of their grounds to perform the ID check? If someone calls the cops on a random person, the police should be trained to assess the situation and give equal and impartial judgment. You know, obviously they're not judges, I understand that, but they are still law enforcement, so they have to make a reasonable and sound decision in the moment. And this was a huge overstep of the mark, in my opinion, because listen, if this guy didn't know his rights, imagine what they would have done. Like, it would have been even worse. They probably would have threatened arrest and done some pretty scary things if he hadn't of been articulate, knowledgeable, and of course filming the altercation. So I think that the person that filmed was just a snitch, really. If someone's filming in public, you don't need to call the police on them. They have a right to do that. I don't care how annoying it may be to you. There's nothing you can do. You're actually wasting police time, and in my opinion, you should actually be in trouble for wasting police time rather than trying to get some dude filming arrested. Really, really bad. We need to figure out how dispatchers can be better trained in these situations to take calls and when to know when to dispatch units, because there was no units needed in this, yet they sent 3.